One of the most highly requested rebuilds we've had to date. It is time to go to France. We are rebuilding Lyon. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another rebuilding video. Thank you guys for the huge support you've been showing over the past few weeks. Been absolutely crazy. We are now on the back end towards 50,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that within the next week or two, and I've got something very special planned in regards to a rebuild if we hit 50,000. But fellas, if you do go on to enjoy today's rebuild, make sure that you smash that like button. If we could hit over 1,500 likes again, that would be absolutely brilliant. And also make sure that you scorpion kick that subscribe button if you're new around here. For those of you who have not seen a rebuilding challenge video yet, here are the rules. So the main objective of this is to take a team to the Champions League final. We will be simulating every single game up until the Champions League final, which we will play ourselves. We can make whatever transfers we like. Realistic, unrealistic, it does not matter. There's a big focus on the transfer window, only showing players that we sign. And finally, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. Let's get into the rebuild. But anyways, in today's rebuild, we are going to be rebuilding Olympique Lyon, going to the French league for the first time. This should be quite an interesting rebuild. And I was actually quite surprised by how many people wanted me to do a Lyon rebuild. They were someone that was definitely on my agenda, I guess you could say, my radar for these rebuilds, but I didn't expect to be doing them this early. But due to the overwhelming demand, I'll do Lyon. So for this first season, we actually have the opportunity to complete the challenge. We are in Group B of the Champions League, one of the more difficult groups with Leicester, Sevilla and Besiktas. However, with the squad we have right now, I don't think we're going to give it too good of a shot. I'm hopeful for the knockout rounds, but we have a lot of improving still to do if we want to be able to have a crack at even winning the Champions League. And looking at the squad in this first season, money-wise, we don't have that much to work with, so my main priority is to bring in a new left back that is young, can grow with us, and can still start in the starting 11. And then another centre back, someone that's a bit younger but can eventually become a mid-80s, high-80s player and can stay with us for the whole rebuild. Eventually, in Season 2, Season 3, however many seasons it takes, I'm going to try going in for another world-class striker to partner up with Lacazette. And I'm also going to go in for a CDM once Gonalon starts to get a bit older. He's 27 right now, so we have a bit of time to wait for that. But anyways, fellas, let's get into the rebuild now. So we are going to sign our first player in this Lyon rebuild, Terence Congolo from Feyenoord. £7.4 million, 77 rated. He is going to be our brand new starting left back. And we're going to bring in a brand new starting 11 centre back. If you've been playing FIFA for quite a while, you will know that Matija Nastasic used to be an absolute beast on career mode. He still is an absolute gun. We're going to sign him for £16.5 million. And I wasn't planning on signing another centre back, but this offer is too good. Issa Diop, he's 75 rated now, but he is going to grow to the high 80s. We're going to get him for £6.5 million from Toulouse. That is a great pickup. So heading into the Ligue 1 season, this is what our squad is currently looking like. It's a pretty strong squad. I would say our defense we're stacked in centre backs like Nastasic and Kulu. Then we have Diop, Mamanama, or however you pronounce that, and Yanga Mbiwa. I'm pretty content with the squad we have right now. I'm interested to see how we go in this first season and then act from there, I guess. I'm going to keep going through this opening transfer window. We'll see if we get any interesting transfer business, but yeah, let's keep going with that. So here we are, 9 hours remaining in the transfer window. Nothing has really happened. It hasn't been a very action-packed transfer window. No transfer offers even coming in for our players. We don't have enough money to go in for anybody big that's going to change the squad, so I'm going to sit on the money, wait and see. If not, we'll simulate to the Champions League group stages. So we've finished the opening transfer window. It's now time to focus on potentially winning the challenge. In this first season, I'm going to simulate all the way to December after our final group stage game against Sevilla, and we'll see if we're competing in the knockout rounds. So we have qualified for the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Sevilla absolutely crush our group. They go undefeated. We finish second in the group on 8 points. 2 points ahead of Besiktas, 3 points ahead of Leicester. So that means in the round of 16, we have a very difficult task. We are taking on Arsenal. I bet you they're happy they didn't have Bayern Munich. So here we are in the January transfer window. Things are sitting all right in the league table. We are sitting in second position, but if you look to the far right, look how close the points are. So it's not safe, but it's a good position to be in, I guess. And we have sold one of our bigger name players. Valbuena is moving to Liverpool for £11 million. So we're here on transfer deadline day for January, and honestly, it has sucked. January has sucked as a transfer window. We didn't have too much money. I've been trying to go in for this guy here, Alassane Player. I apologize, I probably just absolutely butchered that. But the thing is, I've been trying to put in 43,000 as an offer. I literally cannot put any more in. I have squeezed it in so much that I can't afford any more, and he wants only 7,000 more. If we can sell a player, we'll be able to bring him in. So with 6 hours to go, we have sold Jordi Gaspar to Spurs for £1 million. I wish we could have got more, but hopefully we can sign or at least give player a decent offer. Get in there, we were able to do it. So on transfer deadline day, we're going to sign Alassane Player for 16 million plus Gazal. Now, I didn't want to get rid of Gazal. He had less than 6 months on his contract remaining, and he was refusing to sign a new contract. So we may as well use him in as a pawn to getting a world-class striker for the future. So now this is what our squad looks like. It is definitely a lot stronger compared to when we started with it. Player comes straight into the starting 11, 80 rated. Lacazette now at 87, and some of our younger new signings going pretty well. So we're going to go into it now, the round of 16 of the Champions League, and see how we go against Arsenal. So here we go, fellas. We are at home for the first leg against Arsenal in the round of 16 of the Champions League. As I've said numerous times, I don't have very high expectations for this first campaign. I said I wanted to hit the knockout rounds. We've done that. Now every other round is a bonus in my opinion. Still nil all, I was just about to say we need to keep Arsenal without an away goal. We hit back straight away. We're going to simulate it. 1-1. Mustafi gets injured. Not the best, not the worst result. Alright, here we go. Travelling to the Emirates Stadium. The second leg against Arsenal. A few players missing out here. Congolo is out through suspension. Gonalons did miss the last leg through suspension. Besides that, a pretty strong squad. We need to get an away goal. Freaking Welbeck, what is it every time? What the hell just happened there? It's now 1-1, so the leg is even. I'm just going to let this play... Oh, freaking hell. Sanchez gives them the lead, but I'm going to let this game just go the whole way through. Can we get... And yes, we do. Fekir scores. It's 2-2. No, Sanchez scores again. Someone score. Someone score. No, we've been eliminated. I thought we were going to get through on away goals, but Arsenal beat us. What's that? 4-3. Oh, we put in a good effort, but we're not going to win the challenge in Season 1. So we simulated to the end of the first season. The main thing is we're playing Champions League next season. We finish in second place, 5 points behind PSG. Hopefully at some stage in this rebuild we can beat PSG and win the Ligue 1 title, but that's not the main priority. It is to win the Champions League, which we get another crack at next season. I'm not going to do this every season, but here is a squad report for those of you that were interested. Our squad, it's developing quite nicely. The good thing with Lyon is that they have a nice core of youngsters in the squad, so I'm expecting our midfield to be pretty damn good. It's a position that I'm not really expecting to touch at all during this rebuild. Just going to have to touch up the forwards, although not really now that I have player. I don't know, it's probably just a bit of improving throughout the seasons, and the rest will just grow themselves. But fellas, that is going to conclude season number 1. Let's get into season 2 and see how we can build the squad. Alright, so it's been a very slow start to season number 2. We've only got a week left in the opening transfer window. Finally, we've been able to get some money into the club. Maxime Gonalons is moving to Everton for £14.5 million, and Nicolas Nkulu is going to Sevilla for £17.5 million. The main reason I got rid of these guys was because we had younger players behind them that are going to overtake them very soon. They're worth so much money, so we can now use the money that they got sold for to bring in someone world class. So I've thought to myself, we have a lot of money. I'm going to show you. We have 59 million in budget, in transfer budget, 200,000 in the wages. However, in this second season, there are so many players that are coming off contract that are world class. So I am thinking that I'm going to save every single penny we have, and then if I scroll it all to the left, 0 to 100, we will have £1.6 million in wage budget to try signing players on free transfers and build an absolutely insane team for season 3. So tactically, I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And although we aren't really worried about winning the Champions League this season and going in for an amazing team next year, we still have the Champions League that we need to focus on. I want to meet my board's objectives and not get fired, but look how hard our group is. Atletico Madrid, Mönchengladbach, and Moscow. We are going to struggle, but if we get through the groups, I'll be happy. The main thing for me is qualifying for the Champions League, and right now we are flying in the league, undefeated, sitting in first, but it's only 4 games into it. So here we are in January. We have qualified once again for the knockout rounds of the Champions League, once again finishing second in our group. 8 points. I think we got that last season as well. Apologies if you can hear the rain outside. It is starting to absolutely bucket down here in Sydney, Australia. But for the round of 16, we are taking on Real Madrid. Last year we had Arsenal. This year, Real Madrid. We are not getting any favours done for us. And in the Ligue 1, we are 1 point behind PSG. We're second place, they're first place. We've only lost 1 game all year, which is brilliant. So we need a big second half of the season. The main thing, though, is qualifying for the Champions League. So now that we're in January, through all the competitions we competed in, through all the prize money we got, we now have £2.6 million to spend on free contract expiry offers. Oh god, this could get crazy. Not a chance in the world, PSG. That would basically see us give up the title. Lacazette is staying here for the whole rebuild. So the players on offer that I could have signed on pre-contracts weren't as good as I initially thought. A lot of players re-signed contracts, but we have brought in a very good player on a free contract for next season. 87 rated Isco is coming to Lyon next season. So this player here is not a pre-contract signing. This is a player we can sign right now. Diop has not impressed me so much with his growth as of yet, so we need an immediate impact. Aymeric Laporte, a Frenchman, coming to the club for £40 million. Great picker. So this is our starting 11 right now. Pretty strong side. I'm thinking when Isco comes to the side next season, I'm going to put him in instead of Dade. Either keep Dade on the bench or sell him because he's going to be worth so much money. But I think in season number 3, we will be able to give it a good crack at challenging for the Champions League title. We still are in it for season 2, but this side, it might win the Champions League, but it probably shouldn't. And a player has left the club. Our third string goalkeeper, Mathieu Gorgelin, has left for RC Lens, £750,000 for his signature. And I felt like we needed another striker to add to the squad. We have Player, we have Lacazette, but we don't have a third string striker. So we have signed the man, the myth, the legend, Mario Balotelli on a pre-contract deal. That is a great picker. Signing Mario Balotelli on a pre-contract got me thinking, where do we need to improve more? Where can we get some backup players? I've had 2 right backs accept pre-contract deals, but I'm going to sign Davide Santon from Inter Milan. And I think that is going to conclude our transfer action for this second season. We're going to have a very good squad next year, but let's get into the Champions League action against Real Madrid. Alright fellas, here we go. The round of 16 at home against Real Madrid. Last season we had Arsenal, we put up a good fight. This season, Real Madrid, can we go further? It's going to be even harder. Our squad's better, but our opponent is probably going to be a lot harder. Isco is on the bench for them, our soon-to-be player. They have quite a good side. James Rodriguez picks up an away goal in the 17th minute. The board wants me to get to the semi-final, which I really don't think we're going to do. We need to get a goal back, but we can't allow them to score another goal. We're going to simulate it. They score another goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 away goals for them. It's not looking good. The second leg, we have to travel away to the Santiago Bernabeu, and we have to get at least a 2-0 victory. We have the odds stacked against us, but can we make football history? Can we cause an upset? It wouldn't really be football history, but it would just be a great comeback. Their squad is far superior to ours, but we're going to get there. I reckon next season we'll be able to challenge. If we had our squad next season, I think we'd be in a better position because a lot of our players are going to hit their peak, but we haven't scored yet. Real Madrid haven't scored yet either. We need to get 2 quick goals. Come on, fellas. Get some action going. It's not looking likely at the moment. 10 minutes to go. We score a goal, score another goal. They get an injury. No, we lose on... Oh my... I thought when we got that goal right at the death, we could have got something out of it and sent it to extra time. But once again, we're eliminated from the Champions League in the round of 16. I hope we don't lose our job. Get in there, boys. I simulated to the end of the season. Only 2 losses in the league in all freaking season. 88 points. We pick up the title. PSG fell off the wagon. Absolutely fell off the wagon, so big at the end of this season. But we will be qualifying, of course, for the Champions League next season. I am so excited to see what we can do with some of our big name pickups. In the Coupe Nationale, we didn't do very well. Didn't even make the round of 16. In the Coupe de Ligue, we got knocked out in the round of 16 to Nice. Bayern Munich went on to win the Champions League. Hopefully we are there next season. And finally, Napoli, one of our most recent rebuilds, beat AC Milan, another team we've rebuilt, 2-0 in the Europa League final. So it's been somewhat slow progress in the rebuild so far, but I am so excited to see what we can do in the Champions League next season. We won the league. We've got some big name players coming to the team next year. Season 3 should be awesome. So this is our squad heading into season number 3. Just looking at the squad, I don't think we really need to improve on many positions at all. World class in virtually every way. Only place I think if we're going to challenge for the Champions League this season, we should probably go in for a world class CDM. Tulsa does go up to the high 80s. That his potential is like 87 or 88, but he's not going to hit that this season. So I'm thinking maybe going in for a top quality CDM. But besides that, our squad is looking nice. Even our bench is looking extremely strong. We got Darder, who's 84 rated. I would play him CDM, except he doesn't go in there. We've got Memphis Depay, Balotelli, Santon, Mamana, Diop, Ferry. It is looking quite good. Saying that this transfer window has been frustrating is an understatement. Once again, we wait until the last week of the window to make a signing. It has been so difficult with such little money, but we've brought in a world-class centre midfielder CDM. He's going to be playing CDM for this season. It is LYON Goretzka from Schalke. Welcome, mate. So this is going to be our squad for the 3rd season. Hopefully it's the last one. We genuinely have a Champions League title contending squad. And what is nice with this rebuild is a lot of the players in this starting 11 have been here for the start of the save. Lyon are a squad that are absolutely blessed with high potential players, and that's coming through now. Lacazette at an 88, Fakir, our captain, at 86, Tolisso at 87, Raphael 81, Lopez at 85, and then if you look at our bench, we have a strong bench. Dade at an 84, Balotelli, Depay, Santon, Toussaint, even our reserves are pretty good. Cornet at an 80. A lot of good players not even making the squad, so I'm content with the squad and I'm going to go as hard as possible for the Champions League title. And speaking of the Champions League, here is our group for this third season. We are with Sevilla, Benfica and PSV, so I think we've had Sevilla virtually every single season, which is crazy to see. But I am confident with our squad that we can top the group. Fingers crossed that I haven't just jinxed myself, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll go and have a look now. So we finished in equal first, I guess you could say. We finished second, 10 points. Sevilla got 10 points. They finished first on goal difference. So we have made the knockout stages once again. Let's switch across to the tournament tree, see who we are facing. So where are we? Sevilla have Man City. We have Borussia Dortmund. Okay, it's a fair bit easier compared to last year, Real Madrid and then Arsenal the year before that. But we're still going to have to put in a good effort. Dortmund are no easy opponent, so I don't really think I'm going to sign anybody in January. We don't have any money and our squad is already so stacked. So I'm going to get straight into these Champions League games. So I lied. We've done some business in January. Aldo Kalulu, he's our 4th string striker. He's gone to Bordeaux for £8 million. So it is time for the first leg in the round of 16. Can we make it past the round of 16 for the first time in this Lyon rebuild? I'm hoping, and I'm actually somewhat confident that we can make it even further than the round of 16. We can go the whole way. Our squad's looking good. I've kind of put all my eggs in one basket by not going out and signing any players. I spent all my money on a championship winning side this year. Lacazette gives us the lead in the 18th minute. That is good. Lacazette doubles it. We are 2-0 up here. They get a goal back, and away goal as well. Laporte gets red carded. We're going to watch this one through. I know a lot of you guys have wanted me to watch it through. Lacazette makes it 3-1. We can't concede another goal. They get a goal. It's 3-2. They have 2 away goals. And we're going to be missing Laporte for the second leg. Here we go, lads. Getting our passports. Traveling to Germany for the second leg. The Signal Iduna Park. It is going to be quite intense. The yellow wall, they're going to have blood out. They're out for blood. They want to make it through to the quarterfinals. They score in the first minute. Come on. Well, the 4th minute, I should say, but it's 1-0 their way. We get a goal back, an away goal. Get in there. Let's get another away goal. So right now, I think, yes, please, get up there. Get in there so it's in our favor right now. Let's hold on. We're going through at this stage. 15 minutes to go. Keep it this way. Let's make the quarterfinals. Get in there, fellas. We're into the quarterfinals. Please, stepping up, getting us a brace, and we are going through. So, the quarterfinals. We are taking on Sevilla, who topped our group. So this is a Group A matchup. A lot of surprising teams in there. Villarreal beat Chelsea 3-1. Monaco beat Real Madrid. Roma beat PSG, and then some other standard results, but Sevilla beat Man City, I guess. That's pretty big, so pretty random Champions League draw. Let's get into the first leg against Sevilla. So we are on the road here, traveling to Spain for the first leg. We should know this team inside out, played them two times in the group stages. Let's see if we can defeat them. Laporte, I should say, coming back into the squad after being suspended. A couple of away goals here would be quite nice. That would be great to take back to home. We're going to simulate it. 0-0, but they get a man sent off. I would have liked a few away goals. The second leg, we're at home. We can't afford to concede any goals. Otherwise, it'll be Sevilla's ball game if they go through on away goals. So, we've got a full strength squad. Lacazette, player, please, wink wink, step up and score us some goals. Nastasic gets the goal. We are in the lead. We make it 2-0. Fekir, we now have 1 foot in the semi-final. We can't afford to concede any goals. Let's keep it this way. They get a man sent off. That's 3-0. We simulate it and we have killed Sevilla in the second leg. We're going through to the semi-finals. Well, we knew it probably wasn't going to get any easier for the semi-finals, but we are taking on Barcelona. They defeated Juventus 3-2. The other semi-final is Bayern Munich versus Roma. But we can't worry about them. We have to worry about us. Barcelona always tend to be almost impossible to beat in this game. But we're going to try beating the impossible. Let's go, boys. The first leg away, traveling to the Camp Nou. Let's see if we can come away with some away goals. We just need to keep them at bay, but it's Lacazette, player, Fekir, Isco, anybody step up. Just someone step up and score us a goal. I don't even care if it's Lopez that scores the goal. We just need some away goals. Messi misses a pen. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come, not them getting penalties. What just happened? We get an away goal. Okay, I'll cop that. But Messi equalizes, so it's 1-1. Isco scores for us. We have 2 away goals. Come on, fellas. Simulate it. Congolo's injured. Ericsson red carded. But we are 2-1 up heading into the second leg. Wow. Terence Congolo suffers a broken toe injury. 6 weeks. The second leg. We have a 2-1 advantage. 2 away goals, but it's Barcelona. We can't take them lightly. We are missing our left back. We just can't allow them to score a goal. Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Özil. This is not going to be easy. Fekir scores in the 15th minute. That is a brilliant start. We are 3-1 up on aggregate. We're going to keep it going. Messi equalizes. Messi gets an away goal for them. Come on, fellas. It's 3-2. We can't concede another goal. 10 minutes to go. Please. Please. Yes! We are going through to the Champions League final. I thought I would have thrown all my money on Barcelona scoring a goal in the 90th and winning it in extra time, but they don't. We are going to the Champions League final. Thank the Lord for that. So surprisingly, we are facing Roma in the Champions League final. Roma are definitely a side I want to do a rebuild with very, very soon, but I was not expecting to be facing them in the Champions League final. They defeated Bayern Munich, presumably on away goals. Going through other results, West Ham United beat Manchester United in the Europa League final. We won the Ligue 1 again, beating PSG by 1 goal, which is fantastic to see. We also won the Trophy Champ earlier in the season, and we won the Coupe Nationale on a penalty shootout against PSG. We lost the Coupe de Ligue final against Monaco, but oh my god, what a season this has been. I'll go through a squad report here in case any of you guys were interested before the Champions League final. Not sure if this is going to be the final game, the final season of this rebuild, but it's always worth going through the squad report. Tolisso at an 89 overall, that is brilliant, but our squad is looking quite nice. I am very confident heading into this Champions League final. If it was against Bayern Munich, I wouldn't have been, but it's against Roma. No offense to Roma, but with our squad, we should be winning this. Unless Roma have Ronaldo and all these big name players. They might, but I don't know. But let's try defeating Roma and completing the rebuild challenge. It is time for the Champions League final. Wrapping your fingers around her late at night. Champions League final. One of the craziest squads we have built. Let's get it for Lyon. We're going to play the free kick. Player going out to Congolo, who shouldn't even be playing in this game. He's still so injured. But he goes there to Fekir. I see Tolisso. It falls for Tolisso. He hits it, but it's blocked from Rudiger. Oh, good stuff, Raphael. Oh, good stuff again, Raphael. Going past Correa. Puts that one in there. Oh, it falls. Go in. We scored it. Who was that? What just happened? Was that player? How the hell did that just happen? I thought that we stuffed it up, but it kind of just fell for him. It's a class finish. And we have one of the weirdest leads in the Champions League final. Oh, brilliant stuff, Laporte. Now let's have another go. Fekir going to Tolisso, going through Lacazette. Oh, what a tackle from El Shaarawy. Come on, fellas. We're all over Roma in this final. Can we make it 2-0? Tolisso going to player. It's still play on. What the hell was that finish? I thought he was offside, to be fair. Wow! How is that play on? Wow, okay, that is play on. Somehow, I don't understand how that is play on. I thought he might have been in trouble there for a red card, potentially, but we go through. Tolisso hits it. If we scored off that, I would have felt so bad. Look at that. How is that not a foul? Free kick here for Roma. Correa putting that one in there. It falls to Mohamed Salah, who goes to Kasten, goes straight past our defense. He shoots and puts it wide. Thank God it was a centre-back, not a striker. Oh, good stuff for Kia. Can we double our lead before half-time? Player, this is brilliant football. Isco squares it. Lacazette. What a save from the keeper. That would have been an amazing team goal. Come on, fellas. Goretzka going to Fekir, going to Lacazette, back to Fekir. He holds it up. He goes back to Lacazette. What a goal! That is 2-0. Fekir and Lacazette absolutely beasting it there. The 1-2 of dreams, and we're in pole position to win the Champions League title. Massive props to Fekir. That last pass, he held it up so nicely, and that is a great finish one-on-one from Lacazette. 2-0 Lyon. Turbe going there to Doumbia. Surprised Doumbia is still playing at this age. 3 seasons into it. He'd be in his early 30s, wouldn't he? Puts that one in there. El Shaarawy. That header goes straight to Lopez, thankfully. Now can we hit them on the counter-attack? That would add insult to injury, and it would help us secure the Champions League title. Here we go. Tolisso, Fekir, Goretzka, through there. What a ball. Player. Oh, that's going over. Oh, that was not the pass that we're looking for. Mohamed Salah in the 81st minute hits that one and pulls the goal back for Roma. It is game on. A great finish there from Salah. A terrible decision on my behalf. I tried to pass it out from the back. Passed it straight to Salah, but that is a world-class finish. Game on. 10 minutes to go. Roma are going to probably go all-out attack. We need to defend. Great stuff there from Toussaint. I brought him on fresh off the bench. He unleashes Lacazette. We're not going to let Roma run at us. We're going to try extending our lead. Nabil Fekir, he's going to pull it back. He goes. Lacazette blocked from Rudiger. I wanted to go to Toussaint though. Roma, they're up the wrong end of the field. Their goalkeeper looking to send a Hail Mary up the other end. It doesn't matter though. They were probably through there. Correa was through, but it doesn't matter. We complete the rebuild with Lyon. A 2-1 victory over Roma in an action-packed Champions League final. If you guys enjoyed today's rebuild, however, make sure that you smash that like button. Also, make sure that you scorpion kick the subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Check out my social media links, fellas, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, all that good stuff. But I'll let you guys enjoy the title celebrations. It's been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.
Now my heart beats slow and I think I know that I gotta move on from you. It's insane, all these games, foolish hopes that you'll stay. Now my heart beats slow and I think I know that I gotta move on from you. From you, from you. I just gotta move on from you. my